Hi, this is Mike from 18 Reasons. Today on Mondays with Mike, I'd like to talk to you about a very basic thing. We're going to talk about vinaigrettes, salad dressings, and dressings for cold salads. And they work on proteins, they work on vegetables. A basic vinaigrette begins with an aromatic. So I have some beautifully chopped shallots here. That could include garlic, it could include chilies. I'm going to add some salt and some pepper into the bowl. I'm going to add some vinegar. In this case, I have a nice Chardonnay vinegar. Just going to add that too. And then the next step is an emulsifier. Sometimes an emulsifier is a raw egg yolk, like with a Caesar salad dressing. In a vinaigrette, mostly it's Dijon style mustard. Just going to whisk those together. And this is the base for my vinaigrette. I often, if I'm serving a salad or a vinaigrette for a dinner service, I'll do this much early in the day and just pop this in the fridge. It only gets better. The vinegar pickles the shallots and the salt pulls flavors out. They all marry. This is a great base. Just before service, I'll whisk in some olive oil. Because we've included mustard in the vinaigrette as an emulsifier, we're going to end up with a creamy, rich, thick dressing for our salad. I like about twice as much olive oil as vinegar, but you can do this to taste. Mix it up, give it a taste. If you want it sharper, add a little more vinegar. If you want it more mellow, a little more oil. That's one vinaigrette. But you don't need to stop there. A vinaigrette is just a combination of acidity and oil. So we can literally take some citrus. I have some lovely limes here today. And then instead of vinegar, we're just going to juice in some limes. This has got a couple benefits. That beautiful fruit juice adds all the lovely flavors of fresh citrus. We're moving into spring, but it is still citrus season. We've got some gorgeous citrus available to us in the shops. So we're going to begin this the same way as the vinaigrette, but what the heck? We're using citrus juice, so technically what we're making right now is not a vinaigrette, but rather a citronette. And citronette is a big fancy culinary term. You get a lot more money on a menu for a citronette than you can for a vinaigrette, and that holds true for bang for your buck on a dinner party. So same process, we've got our acidity in. We're going to add some shallots, some garlic, some chilies, some salt, a little bit of fresh pepper, and a little bit of mustard in order to emulsify. If we added olive oil right now, we'd have a citronette. But there's no need to just mess with the acid component in a vinaigrette. With this as a base, we can change up the fat element. So instead of using olive oil, this time I'm going to use an avocado and all those wonderful healthy oils found in an avocado to make my dressing. So I've got a blender, a little bit of water because the fats in an avocado aren't quite as accessible as in a jar of olive oil. But what the heck, sometimes my sharp knife does me in. Just going to scoop some avocado into a blender and add acidity, aromatics, an emulsifier, salt, and pepper. Slap a lid on that and puree it up. And that is an avocado vinaigrette. Quick little discussion on vinaigrettes today with Monday with Mike. Make sure you tune in next week. Thank you for supporting us. Let's cook together.